I am so happy to have, like, okay, quick question to you, Jordan, and to you, audience. You ever see a game get shown for something you like, but you didn't expect to ever exist? Like, this, like, piece of media you really like, but you thought, yeah, it's just really gonna be stuck to this one piece of media, but then something comes up that's adjacent to it, and you're like, what?
So, yeah, does anyone in the audience know what this is?
Yeah, this is One More Gate, a Wakfu legend. For those that don't know what Wakfu is, it is a MMORPG originated from France, but that got popular enough, and then it got picked up to be an animated TV series that's currently on Netflix. And I found Wakfu through Netflix, and it's a show originally released in 2008 and made in Flash. But if you've seen clips of the show, you would be forgiven to thinking that it wasn't made in 2008 because that show looks fucking incredible. And it recently got a Kickstarter for its season 4 funded, although I haven't heard if it's being released into Netflix yet because I think the pandemic kind of slowed that down as it slowed everything down. But it's got 3 seasons up on Netflix, and I without a doubt recommend it. It's such a good show. Such a good show.
And they have an online MMO if you're into that.
Yeah, it originated as an MMO, and now we have a spin-off game in this one, which again surprised the hell out of me. So yeah, from what I've seen of the gameplay, this is a roguelike deck builder in the Slay the Spire kind of realm, which interesting. I'll go for that. So here we go.
Definitely worth a shot.
Yeah, I've not played Slay the Spire or deck builder stuff, but that I think this would probably be a good way to start.
They do say that the greatest adventures don't need to be written down to survive the ages.
You can read this. You started.
Okay. The adventure I'm about to take you on is that of a solitary adventurer named Oropa.
Oropo.
Oropo. Yeah, I thought there was an A because of the period.
Right.
Let me guide you through his story.
Oropo.
Your story. And I was kind of doing it as a joke, but yeah, this... Okay, cool.
Look at this animation style.
Interesting. Very different.
Watch out.
Does not look like original Wakfu.
Watch out, the gold ball... Wait, what did he say? The gold balls have become very aggressive. I recognize the name Oropo.
What?
It's one of the villains from the series.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah, look at these little doofers. Look at these doofers.
Yeah. I want to hit the Chihuahua. Hit the Chihuahua.
Card types. Play the cards in your hand to defeat your opponents. Attack cards are red to do damage. Defense are blue and protect you. Boost cards are green and increase the value of other cards. Each card's value is located in the upper left corner of the card. For example, this attack card will do 7 damage to the first enemy if you play it. Each card fills your Wakfu gauge. Wakfu just is kind of like fantasy mana, but it's like the Wakfu's equivalent to it. When this gauge is full, you can't play any more cards and must end your turn. Oh, okay, so that's like so if your bars add up to 3, then you can't play any more cards, and that's it. With each new turn, you unlock an additional unit in your Wakfu gauge and drop to 6 cards. Oh, so it's locked at 3 at the start of the fight and then gradually gets more unlocked as it goes. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, so the salvo would be... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. That's simple enough. A nice bit of strategy there. Enemies perform their actions in turn. The first one to act is always the one closest to Oropo. Icons are displayed over enemies. They show what type of action the enemies are going to use. Here, the rat will launch an attack that does 7 damage, and the arachne will protect itself with 7 armor. If an enemy is about to do considerable damage, you can use defense cards to protect yourself if you can. Be careful, armor added up with cards wears off at the start of your next turn. Oh, okay, so you can't just indefinitely build yourself.
Yeah. Makes some sense, because, like, I guess in D&D, a turn is 6 seconds. So you can brace yourself for that 6 seconds, but once it's done, you know.
Yeah.
You're back to normal. You have to brace again.
I'm going to end my turn there. And then, when you completely fill your Wakfu gauge to its maximum level, Oropo will launch a devastating perfect attack. Careful, after using a perfect, your Wakfu gauge goes back down to 3. Make sure you... Okay. So you get a super move, but there's a risk and reward thing, because it's like, do you want to have more things so you can play more cards, or do you want to blow it all into a super attack, but risk getting restricted again and have to start from scratch? That's cool. The gauge goes back down to 3. Make sure use your perfects properly. All right. All right, let's take a... What does this look like? Ooh, cool.
All right.
And Maelstrom.
Oh, yeah, getting that combo game out. Combo to Spider.
Yeah. What's this? Soothing Eye, plus 3 HP on the... Okay. So you get more cards as you continue through the levels.
I mean, that would make sense.
Look at that little sheep.
It's a gobbly.
Yeah, it's a yeah, they have very funny terminology for all the creatures in their world, in the world of Wakfu.
But we still gotta kill the Chihuahuas.
I'm guessing you're not a Chihuahua fan?
All Chihuahuas must die. Little hate-filled nuggets of fur and evil and bile.
I don't know, not all of them are that bad.
No, my aunt actually had a really cool one.
Yeah, and I remember...
Like, I won't say I'm completely anti-Chihuahua, it's just of the dog breeds that are available to us in the world,
yeah,
the Chihuahua is not my favorite.
Yeah, admittedly, they can be a bit obnoxious, and also star in awful Disney live-action movies.
Yo quiero Taco Bell. That is the only good Chihuahua to ever live.
Alright, so... But yeah, I was so pleasantly surprised about this game's existence when I first saw it, and I wanted to do this demo in the past, but it became unavailable around the time when we were attempting to record, and I was so disappointed. I was like, no, damn it, I wanted to play it, but
yeah, you got the gobbly.
But now I can actually play it, and I'm so happy I'm looking at this. Because I fucking love Wakfu. Like, I watched it a lot when I was in high school. And the Netflix series, it's like... It feels in some ways like French Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I say it's as good... Like, I say it has some comparable elements that make it as good as Avatar. Especially with some of the villains. Like, my god... Some of the villains in that show are amazing. Ugh, just go watch it. Go watch it. And if you're going to watch it, I'm going to warn you about one thing. The English dub for the first 2 seasons of Wakfu is actual garbo. It is so bad. Jordan, as a voice actor yourself, you could probably get some laughs out of it, but it's like... How do I put this? You ever immediately hear something and you're like, wow, that doesn't, like, it's one of those things where you have to hear it for yourself to understand what makes it so bad.
I have a 10-second clip from Red Alert 3 I gotta send you that's making the rounds right now.
Yeah. So,
And I'm just like, man, it's hammy, but like I feel they did it intentionally, and it's kind of great.
yeah. I just watch it in French with English subtitles. They did recast the dub cast in season 3 when the Kickstarter was funded, and they got, they got a better dubbing people to do the job, and it's a really good dub. It's just part of me just wishes that they could go back and dub the first 2 seasons, then redub those, please. For love of
I mean,
God.
with enough budget, and if they were making a physical release, who knows what's possible. Also, I think dephasing is probably the better pick.
Okay.
We've just been sitting at the screen for.
I know. It's just I'm remembering how awful when the English dub was when I first heard it, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, French in general is an awful language, but sometimes even English can make you want to rip your ears off.
Well, I'm not gonna. Again, you have to hear it for yourself to get what I'm talking about.
Yeah. No, I've listened to like that Clockwork Dude fight in both French and English, and I'm like, yeah, no, the French definitely had the right direction here.
Yeah, and also better sound mixing. Because
Yeah.
if you listen to the dub, the sound mixing in the English dub is not good. They actually botched it, horribly so.
As we do in most things here in America.
What is this? Plus, the target takes damage equal to their poison count. At the start of their turn, poison drops by 1. This card is removed from your draw pile after it is played. I don't remember getting that card. Weird. But yes, I just was never expecting a roguelike deck builder game of all things to be something that a Wakfu spin-off game would be made from.
It definitely is an interesting direction to take things.
Yeah, it'd be like the equivalent of like... It'd be like the equivalent of a Half-Life spin-off game being a turn-based JRPG.
Much game about that, but yeah.
Like and you're probably, and that is a bit of a differently extreme example, but
I mean, like, it makes sense what you're saying.
yeah. All right, they're just defending up. Oh, poor sheep. But yeah, if you see the show yourself, you're also gonna see like really enticing designs, if you catch my drift. Like, the show's got really wonderful designs and looks incredible. It's just there are certain designs that if you know the spheres that of the internet, you get what I mean.
I know what you mean. Now get those gobos.
Let's see. I'm gonna start with a defend and then 2 attacks. Oh, in the 3rd round. Ah. So wait, this card gives me poison. Why would I want to give myself poison? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. Poison's them.
And it's still so... Like, I didn't know who this protagonist was when I initially saw this game. I just thought there was like, okay, it's going to be just showing this kid going through his own little adventure while the main cast are doing their own separate thing. And then now we learn it's Oropo. And I'm like, what? I'm playing as one of the villains of the series?
I mean, every villain has a backstory.
I know, but it just feels so weird. I mean, I guess that is kind of a trend that's been going around lately with a lot of these more spin-off or just alternative takes to series and their lore. Like
Yeah.
that record of Lotus War Metroidvania that came out, where you played as one of the main characters in that.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna play it just to see what happens. I think I'm gonna die here.
I double up on armor. And then do salvo.
I can't do salvo. It has to be exact.
Well, I thought, like, you had 3 armor cards. If you used 2, you would have had 3 slots left to run
I
salvo.
must have used an armor card by accident.
Yeah, I think
Well,
you
there's-
used better armor card.
Yeah. Well, there's death 1.
Yeah. Dungeon over. Okay.
So you do get progressively stronger and you get more cards to play with.
Ah. Oropo, your final power. Or it's not coming yet for that.
Village. The village is a safe place. Here you can take advantage of the available shops to upgrade your cards and get new cards. To head back out for more adventures, go through the gate in the middle of the village. I love to get a drink at the inn, but I'm on duty. Be careful, if you leave the village, you won't be safe anymore. Alright, I imagine this is where I buy cards, right? Yes, it is. I don't have the comma for it, though.
Yeah.
I just have 69 comma. Nice. And then the feature unavailable. Get more cards to unlock this feature. Ah. And yeah, there's nothing else really here. So back out we go.
No.
But yeah, I know for certain I wanted to do this game. Like, even if we weren't recording, I would have played this demo. But a lot of life stuff happened that caused me not be able to do that. But I'm happy that this is available now. And I'm really excited for this game to be fully released because, again, it's just such a surprise to see this game exist, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't have thought if you told me, oh yeah, there's going to be a freaking Wakfu card game. There's going to be a Wakfu card game. What?
Yeah, like, it's just the kinds of things that get made, man. I just don't understand. Like, I hope this does well, because frankly, the Wakfu, I guess, brand franchise thing deserves it, because it's really good.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing a perfect. Is that what that said? After a perfect. So I imagine a perfect is being able to clear an encounter without any damage.
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, that's how it works in fighting games.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, there is a lot of strategy in these things. I've never played one of these deck builder roguelike types, but they are popular.
I admit, I'm kind of intrigued with how, like, you can't target beyond whatever's in the front row. It's kind of neat.
Yeah. Like, the only thing that can really attack other enemies... The only thing that can really attack other enemies is cards that do all damage.
Yeah.
Although I am proving to be not very proficient in this, much like I Much like how I don't prove to be proficient in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Would do Anger Savo.
Do I end my turn now and save it? Should I use...
I would use your perfect and try to take that Gabas out because it's so tanky.
Yeah.
The spiders don't defend from
Oh no! No, it's not clearing an encounter. It's 15%, if plus 15 armor after a perfect attack, like what I did with the meter there. All right,
okay.
I misunderstood.
Dizzying Strike does.
There we go. Eye of Anger, minus 10 HP on all enemies on the third row. Oh my god, that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are very, very wide range of designs when it comes to the world of Wakfu. Because here we have like stoic young main character able to fight all the monsters that are around, and then we've got Fisherman over here.
Yeah.
Very quirky.
There we go down.
Very quirky design team, the people at Ankama Studios.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's fun.
Bonk.
Oh, that's even more fun. Oh, this is gonna burn.
So essentially, you're on a time limit. I would use Dizzying Strike. Try to get stun off.
Yeah.
And then
I'm not super hopeful on this one. Wait, what's the explode and dodge? Wait, is that number the damage it does, or is that
probably?
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's not an insta-kill, but it will hurt a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna hurt.
I'm gonna save that for a Dizzying Strike if that comes up. Okay, I survived. To some extent.
Like, you only got a sliver, but that's enough to get you started.
Yeah. Or hopefully, I'm not going to survive this encounter.
Hit that crate. Dang it.
I can't hit the crate. It auto starts the encounter.
Oh, okay. I use Dizzy and Anger. Okay.
Yeah, I was already on the mindset.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna.
I wasn't gonna survive that one anyway.
Try to kill the Chihuahua at least.
I was trying to do you proud.
Try to kill the Chihuahua, man.
So yeah, some being is keeping Oropo alive. To be able to go through this trial. Let's see. First enemy, Stampede. Should I get another Anger or should I get a Charge?
I'm probably throwing a Charge.
Okay, then. Still not available. All right. Well, I think I'm going to maybe do this as the last run of the video, because I just wanted to showcase this game. I just wanted to show what this game is. Because, like, I didn't know what to expect from a roguelike deck builder, and now I do.
Having fun?
Yeah, it's very fun. I'm enjoying myself. It's a very different kind of game compared to what I normally play when it comes to roguelikes. Because like a lot of the roguelikes that I normally play are more of the action-focused ones, like your Hades, your Rogue Legacies. I haven't played Rogue Legacy, but I'm sending that as an example anyway. Oh, pushes it to last. Does that swap them? It does.
Yeah, it does. Okay, so now you have a way to cycle lines.
Ah. So if I wanted to save another enemy for later, or oh, I know how that would work. If you swap enemies around and then you damage this one, then get a salvo, and then you wipe them all out in one go. Okay. Yeah, this game's got a nice layer to it. Well, there we go. Okay, what's this one? Prism of Pain. -3 HP to all enemies after a stampede. Ooh, that's good. Knock that up. There we are. I want to pet one of these things.
Yeah, I agree with you.
There are a lot of creatures in the Wakfu universe that are quite like you feel bad for beating them up.
Yeah, they look cute and cuddly and fluffy.
Yeah. And then there are some that just look super doofy, but in like the ugly dog kind of way, where it's like, oh, you're so ugly, but in a cute way.
I like it.
All right, let's see. That was probably not the right call.
Probably not.
Well, it decided to use armor, so that works.
There you go.
Because the other thing is that I'm trying to predict what the AI will do alongside figuring out what my next move is.
Fun of card builder.
Let's see. Stormstone. -2 HP on all enemies at the start of a turn.
That's great.
Wow, that is good. Okay, let's go for the chest. Ah, shit, I passed up crates before.
That's what I was saying. Kick the crates.
I'm not being mindful. Like, I'm too excited. Ooh, +10 HP after a perfect. I'll take it.
Kick the crate.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Let's see. Damage is all, so I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. That, and then guard. I think that works. Oh, yeah, those sheep are tanky boys. They're essentially, like, able to use armoring on all of its people. Yep. Well, at the very least, this Stormstone thing is really good. Being able to knock off 2 armor at the start of a turn, that's really nice. Yeah, it seems they're mostly concerned with armoring up. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good.
There you go.
There we go. And there we are. I'm seeing the appeal now. Oh. Oh, fuck no. I'm keeping the 10 HP after perfect. Are you kidding me? I'd really prefer that. That's way better. Are you kidding me? Alright, so what have we got here? I could get crystal. I have no idea what the crystals do. I'm gonna grab more health.
There you go.
Or that might be healing. Suffer a punishment from the gods. Damn it. Okay, so it was 40 healing, not 40 health, like, added. But you know what? That's fine. I'll take that healing.
Unless it's like an old game where if you have the full health, it'll heal you plus whatever remains.
Yeah. Let's see. Just go an opener punch. Yeah, they're just gonna keep armoring up a bunch. But this Stormstone one is so good.
Turn, you're doing some damage.
I mean, just the ability to do a consistent thing there is really nice. Like consistent 2 damage, even if it's just against armor. That was a good find. I kind of wish I could see my armor rating, though. Like, how much armor I've got on me. Like, that's the thing that I'd say would be good. To see, how, like, a number above Oripo's head be like, hey, shield equals X number. Because I see my health bar, and you know, I see how much is there, but I'd like to see how much armor I've got.
Yeah, just stay away from the poison cards.
Yeah, I'm not touching those. So those well things are like, take a reward but suffer a punishment.
Faith.
Hey, at least I can get healed back with that stuff. That's really nice. Let's go with that. Might get another defense card. I don't want to waste a charge or a dizzying strike on something that'll die so quickly.
Yeah. I would just charge.
Yeah. Oh, it didn't kill it. Oh, it's right because of the armor. Alright, well, I'm gonna armor up myself. I could get a salvo, that'd be nice. There we go. Let's go with Shield. Pack. There we go. Okay, we're stacking on some damage. Although they do keep armoring up, which is making this last way longer. Let's do that. Attack. Then that. Yes, one down. Defense. And then, yeah. 2 down in 1 turn. Okay. And there we go. Got it.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's this? I don't know what those are. Eye of Enutrof draws the jackpot card on the 5th turn. So the thing about Wakfu is that it has its own creation myth and mythology. Enutrof is one of the gods. Just letting you know that now. There's a lot of terminology and mythology stuff in Wakfu, which is really, really cool to learn about.
I've gathered lots of runes for you.
Ooh.
I'm hungry.
Use Berry, the Shushu Cauldron, to defragment your equipped runes and recover shards. Berry also gathers the runes you leave behind to convert them into shards for free. A peddler will be waiting for you in every camp. He can sell you new runes and upgrade the ones you already have. You can recover some health points at camps thanks to campfires. Sadly, I don't think you could be able to sing the campfire song here. To also explain, Shushus are like demons that people in the world of Wakfu have possessed objects to make them indestructible or stronger, or give weird properties. Like there's a character in Wakfu who has a Shushu demon inhabit their entire house, and it's like Monster House, but actually useful. Wakfu's an interesting world. Let's see. Gruesome Scourge, Prism of Pain, Eye of Anger, Gruesome... What does this one do? +2 poison on enemies at the start of a turn. Oh, that... Let's give that a go. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Well, I got a pretty good big heal. This is my longest run so far. Ah, now we got the bigger sheeps.
Big ship.
Okay. I think I may have to use these cards to get them to go away. You know what? Actually, replacing the stone... Oh! Never mind. I was like, replacing the poison thing... Getting the poison thing instead of the storm one might not have been a good idea, because it might just be like, oh, it only poisons at the start of... But no, it's the start of every turn that it poisons them for two rounds. That's... Oh, that's dangerous, because that stacks. Oh,
yes.
Boy. Oh man, that is crazy good.
Oh.
See what I mean by doofy enemies and monsters?
Yeah. They're doofy, but they're cool.
They're so doofy.
Yeah.
There we go. And a nice chunky heal. Okay. Doing good so far. Yeah, I really like the system that they have here. This is really cool. Oh, how... I just straight up fucking disintegrated a sheep. Am I saying at the start of a combat? No, I'm gonna keep the poison. That poison one is too good to leave alone. Way too good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got rats. Ah, so you can get critical hits too. Okay. Let's see. So far, so good, actually. I've not really been encountering problems. Yeah, this is a really good run so far.
So good, yes.
How is it that usually the last runs that we do when we see roguelikes ends up being my best one?
It doesn't happen often, but when you do, you do.
It's so funny to me, because it's like... Because, like... You know, due to how unexpectedly a run can end, it's just like, oh, you know... Due to how quickly I've been dying for most of these runs, I'll just do one more and then that'll be it. 20 minutes later, for some reason, that's your best run, and you're like, what the hell, man?
Keep going, gotta keep the run going, yeah.
Yeah, it's really funny. Okay, good damage. Got some health back, too. And I stunned him. Almost there. Just one more hit and that... Oh, that'll do it. I forgot about the poison. That poison is really good.
Yes,
Armor plus 15 armor on the 3rd round, draws jackpot card on the 5th turn. Should I keep the Eye of Enutroth thing for big monies, or should I get more resistance?
I mean, if we were to keep going, I would totally say keep it because money.
Yeah.
If this is going to be the last run, then, you know.
Yeah, might as well.
Probably.
But you know what? You know what? No, I like the idea of big return. Big return mean big money mean big hustle. All right, what do we got here? We have Scourge of Fortune, plus 5 commons for a No. I already have a card that gives me a shit ton. A literal god-blessed rune. No, thank you. Okay, let's defend, attack, and turn. Look at the little spider guy.
Yeah.
Like, it's the Dragon Quest principle of like, we'll make so many of our enemies cute as possible, so you feel bad for beating them up.
Yeah.
Because I mean, everything at some point ends up being a marketable plushie.
Yes.
All right. All right. I blew my perfect on the spider, but I get 10 health back.
There you go.
There we go. That poison is so good. There we go. Okay, I've got a routine going here to some extent. You know, for balancing purposes, I don't know how if you want to balance this a bit more, I don't know how poison at the start of a turn stacking like that's gonna do. But then again, I'm not the designer, and I have been getting close to death despite this guy being at a count of 7.
Exactly. So like, I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Yeah, I don't know. The gamer in me is just like, oh. Well, I guess case in point on that. Well, that was a good run.
Hell yeah.
That was a really...
That was a good run.
That was probably my best run. So, yeah. Ooh. Target first enemy sacrifice. Noxious strike. Poison. Alright, so I think that's going to be it from us for this one. I was more than happy to get to play this. Cannot connect to Steam. Okay, well, in any case, yes, I implore people, please play this demo. Go check out this game. I adore the Wakfu and Dofus franchises. They're super fun. And seeing this game be a thing and exist does my heart a lot of good. So I'm really, really, really excited to see what this game could do for more potential spin-offs or just games within this universe, because it's a fun universe that has a lot of cool potential for games. So please give this a wish list. Play this demo, please, and also go watch the Netflix series, because that's bussin'. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
So with that said, thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you saw, be sure to sub and like the video. And if you want us to if you have other demos for us to see, be sure to sound them off in the comments and let us know. So yeah, with that said, thank you all so much for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye.
Yeah. See y'all around.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Open Couch Gaming for more video game antics.